Let's go, Leve. Do it. Oh,
What are we doing?
we're going live, I think.
Oh,
Oh, yep. Okay, that's
we're doing it live.
yep, cool. That's done. Drop that down. Let's go. This is 17. Failed attempt, Leve. Campaign 2, episode 17. Go, Leve. Pretty sure we're already recording, right? Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
live people.
Hi, people. Oh no, we're not live
Happening.
yet.
What? We're not. It says that we're live.
Says we're being live streamed.
Oh, well, it's just now loading up. Okay, there we are.
Uh,
Hello.
Hi, live people.
Hi.
What's up, live?
Hi. Yep, we're live. Hello. Share it around, guys.
here to find your dad.
Yeah, because you have to hope you find your dad at the end, and we're here to find your dad at the beginning, and it still doesn't happen. All
We're
right.
here. We're here to heal your dad.
What?
Hope y'all had a good holiday and an upcoming holiday. But welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, where a collection of assholes sit around and try to play Dungeons and Dragons, and we're missing one. Hicks will not be joining us, so he'll be making a new character next week.
Yep.
But
As
we
is
have,
per tradition.
yes, we have the majority of the troop, including Judd, who has rejoined us. If you weren't here last week, he is now here.
Yay!
Cassius and Fret, since you guys were here, I would like you to
Don't make me do it.
then Fret can. I mean,
You're
um,
really trusting him to do everything?
just the
Yes.
synopsis of what happened last week.
It's
I'll-
my turn with the brain
I'll
cell.
listen.
no.
Yeah,
Well, we're screwed.
I'll fill in all the other bits.
So it started up with Hicks trying to put the bag of holding over the orb that was
Orb of
to
sickness.
Maria's dad. And before he got it all the way on there, Jacques stopped time and told him basically, yeah, that's a bad idea. If you do that, it's just a bad idea. So he reversed time back to before he put the bag on to the orb. And
Better have fixed the time
Through-
stamp too.
shit.
You reverse that time through back
Yeah.
to
Back to before the bag of holding went over the orb. There was a conversation that the rest of the party was not a part of between Jacques and Hicks because everybody was frozen. And then Jacques took us back in time to just before the orb appeared on Maria's dad. We went into the circus and just kind of bummed around for a while, trying to find a good vantage point so we could see the show and see if maybe we could figure out when the orb would appear. Partway through the act, a zombified mammoth came in and started rampaging through, which threw us into initiative. We got our asses kicked.
That's one way to say it.
I went down 3 different times
Yeah, it was
in one
rough.
fight.
I thought I was doing
not a
good
fun
until I
fight.
took a woolly mammoth charge to the face.
Yeah, I was also impaled for 90% of the fight.
Yeah. A zombified woolly mammoth. You guys also, if you don't mind, you learned that Madame Justine, one of Jacques' many ex-wives, may have had something to do with it. It was a lead that you guys acquired, that just the name. You don't know, who she is or what she looks like. At the very tail end, you also saw an interaction between her father
Jacques
and
Maria's
Jacques,
father.
but it was an earlier, not normal look of him. The Jacques that you guys know today is the tall, like spindly, trying to compensate for not having muscles type. The one that you saw him talking to there was the short, stocky, fat, round, more Santa Claus version.
Like an older younger version of Jacques.
Yes.
Uh, basically, Jacques told Maria's dad, she'll be here soon. We got to get the fuck out of Dodge and get here. You're either with me or you're staying here. And when Maria's dad tossed his bag onto the cart, Jacques said, nothing personal, kid, and drove off without him. And then I believe we came back after that.
Yep. That was the end.
So that was all a vision, or you guys saw that, or
no, we
Traveled back in time and saw
okay.
it.
It kind of was like a vision of the past, but we could also be affected as if we were there.
Yeah. One of his many tricks is he's able to basically send you back to a flashback, but then make it so that you're actually there at the same time.
Got you. I understand.
You're actually living that moment.
Which they didn't know at first. So when the fighting and carnage started, they all just was like, well, this is a memory, whatever. And then they started getting hurt and was like, oh shit, we're actually here. So it was a very tiptoey kind of thing. But yeah, that's so Maria.
Where did we leave off?
Well, that is where they left off. Where you guys left off was Ethan, you were in the bedroom eating cookies, and Maria, I think, was still in her room.
I was down in the kitchen about ready to have a conversation with my mother, asking basically, hey, what led up, getting ready to ask, hey, what led up to this? What's the situation? And then that's when you had ended it for the night. So I was down in the kitchen with my mother and had asked for privacy. And that's when Ethan had gone upstairs to share the cookies that he had caught the second time after scaring the crap out of my mother.
Yep. But yeah, so basically where you guys would have ended up, or where you guys would begin now, is Ethan, you were chomping down on cookies. Maria, you were downstairs. Hicks was just about to put the bag over the ball. You guys had come to that agreement that would probably be a good thing to do. So he opens up the bag and he slides it over, and you blink, and now Fret, Cassius, and Hicks are back in the room. They are disheveled. They are injured. They are bleeding. Look like they just got run through hell twice and then hit by a truck. And at the same time, an additional individual is now in the room. And Ebola, if you would like to describe your character a second time so Maria can hear it, even though she's downstairs.
Intaloma is a
Yes,
human.
it's Intaloma, but I call him Ebola.
He's very pale, and parts of his skin are missing and replaced by mushrooms.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Cassius can hear it too because you weren't here.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah. You were here. Never mind. Duh.
Yeah.
What the?
I'm a dipshit.
Yeah, I'll
First step is admitting it.
Yeah, I admit it all the time, but I also have it admitted for me. So yeah, so Ethan, that's what would have happened is you're sitting there gnawing on cookies, anticipating what's going to happen when Hicks puts the bag over the ball. He's over on the left, like you're facing the bed where her father is in a coma. He's over on the left side where the orb is. Fret's down on the ground, trying to catch his breath. Cassius is in the room just kind of like watching after also physically touching the ball and getting the shit rocked out of him. And then you blink and they're all in different parts of the room. They are broken and bleeding. And now there's an extra person.
I attacked the extra person.
What?
You're not
we weren't gonna be Malador this
was gonna say, you're not-
He
session.
doesn't attack them, he just restrains them.
You're not Malador, Bubba.
Restrains me with what?
Clay.
Clay.
Arm.
Yeah, he just restrains you. He doesn't know who you are. You just
Drop
appeared.
it. Drop it.
Contested. Yeah, I was gonna say Cassius and Fret. You guys kind of know. You did go into combat with him, but contested strength checks if you're actually doing it. You called
Yeah.
it, so I got to do the proper roll. What the fuck am I missing? Oh, that's all. Those.
right.
Tell me what yours is.
Well, let me roll it first.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Giggity.
17.
22.
Damn.
Okay. So you guys just kind of like on a knee-jerk reaction, you guys all kind of enter the room. You're all breathing hard. Fret, Cassius, Ebola, Hicks, you guys are all breathing hard from the fight. And just on a knee-jerk reaction, Cassius and Fret, you guys blink and you're back in the bedroom. And before you can even react, Ethan has already thrown his arm out, extended it, and wrapped it around the new guy to hold him
I
in
feel
place.
like instead of wrapping it around, it would push him to the wall and cover him to the wall.
If that's what you want, kind of like
Yeah.
a spider web.
Yeah, I can
Spiderweb?
send a like a GIF.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Rah!
Like the scene in Scary Movie, right? Where she's pinned up against the wall. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Hold on.
How the fuck?
Those are... Regina took a set of my dice because she's playing now. Okay.
Fret is just laying on the ground, gasping.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You throw it out and it just kind of like expands over him and like mummifies him and sticks him to the wall. So Maria from downstairs, you hear just separate boop, 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 and then a reaction of and then just and this like loud fucking slamming sound against the wall.
Like silly putty hitting the wall.
And-
She's literally gonna look up into the ceiling and just go.
Oh, here's the thing is as you're looking up, you're actually seeing like dust and little pieces of the house fall through.
That's why I'm sitting there face palming because I'm like, you idiots.
Like you guys, like from downstairs and from upstairs, all of you, including Ebola, who's now pinned up against the wall, you guys actually feel the house rock a little bit from the impact. I mean, the stairs fell through, so like it's not a very well put together house anymore.
Maria is gonna look to her mother and as calmly and respectfully, she's gonna be like, Mama, excuse me 1 second. And she's gonna go to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm just going to continue baking because I think your friend is still hungry. Can you please ask them what they would like to drink? I have plenty. I have plenty, and I can always go out back and get fresh milk.
Mama, don't just stop being so nice to them. They're destroying your house. Stop being nice. And she's gonna go to the bottom of the stairs, put her hands on both of her hips, and take a very deep breath, and then shout up the stairs. Knock it off! y'all are gonna end up in the graveyard behind the house.
There's a funny mushroom man.
Followed by your mother's voice in the kitchen. We have a graveyard behind the house? How interesting.
And then she's gonna turn around respectfully and be like, "We will soon."
Ask your dad if he wants to help. There's a shovel in the shed out back.
Oh no, they'll be doing it themselves.
Just like completely oblivious.
I know this is why I get along with my mother.
It's gotten
Because she
worse.
knows where I get my sass from being a performer, and she understands.
Yes, her oblivious has gotten worse.
I can only imagine since I'm gone and I was the only brain cell of the family.
Why do you always create dumb family members? First it was the pandas.
Okay.
No,
My
no, no,
mom
no, no, no,
used
no.
all of her brain power raising me.
The pandas weren't dumb. Her brother
The pandas
just
weren't dumb. My brother was.
her brother Tal just loved to eat.
My brother was
different-
his brain was in his stomach.
that part. He wasn't dumb. He was actually
He
very,
wasn't dumb. He just wanted to eat everything in sight.
his intelligence score was actually really high. He just was kind of like
He
a
didn't
stoner
care,
who
he cared more about food.
Yes, he was a stoner
Then-
who never smoked. That was Tal.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway,
No, my mother in this game spent all of her brain cells raising me and making sure that I didn't become the idiot that my father is, who is literally just money, 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 money. I don't care about anything else because my parents are gypsies. So, to be fair.
yes.
That's always fun.
But yes, so please continue. How would Cassius and Fret react to that?
He's Ethan, he's our friend. Can you set him down?
I don't know him.
Yeah, but we can vouch for him. You know us, right?
Yes.
Can
All
you set him
right.
down, please? He helped
Yeah.
us. He helped us. I know he's a little.
Why has he got mushrooms on his skin?
Do you let him go?
Because I'm the
Yeah, I let him
mushroom
go.
man.
Okay,
Your
so
your policeman is showing.
the clay the material that you were pinned up against the wall with just kind of like slowly starts to come off of you as you are eventually freed from the wall.
Thank you for letting me down.
Yeah. Who is this guy?
I'm into Loma.
Ebola.
Maria's going to go back to her mother since obviously the noise has stopped.
For now.
For now.
Where the fuck? What the fuck? What happened to you guys? You guys look like a mess.
We kind of got teleported
There was a mammoth. Where am I?
in the future. Question mark?
To him, yes.
The future.
What?
Okay.
You guys don't.
Mushroom Man is from the past.
Yep, you guys never found out how far back you went.
Well, the only thing that we have was it was before Maria's dad was crazy.
Before he went into a coma.
Before he went into a coma.
Mhm.
So that's the only timeline we have.
Yeah.
Maria left.
She's downstairs.
Yeah, she's.
I'm downstairs.
Maria, por favor.
Ah,
When did your father go into a coma?
working on it.
Okay, thank you. We're just trying to
You're
figure out
welcome.
how
Thanks
far
for
we time skipped.
being a sweetheart.
Yeah, no problem. Is there anything we can get you? You want something to drink?
Everything is down
He's gonna
there.
be like fucking shotgun.
like mocking.
I don't think they invented those yet. I'm not an artificer.
That's why she said it to herself, like, fucking
Oh, okay.
shotgun, I'll just kill myself.
I have a shotgun.
I have shotgun.
I have shotgun.
Maria's gonna walk back to her mother and try to like get her attention as best as she can since she's so focused. Like she is literally gonna take her mom by the wrists to keep her from baking
Okay.
and just be like, Mama, I need you to focus for a minute. When
Yes,
did
dear.
this all start?
When did what start?
When did Daddy become ill?
Oh, Daddy's not ill. He's out at work.
Oh no. Oh no.
Give me a perception check, Maria.
Of course you do. Of course you want one of those. What do I want? We'll do a balloon. It smells like cinnamon
It does. Wow.
because it had
Oh,
handles.
so-
That's a 10.
That's a 10?
Given your rolls a touch of cinnamon.
And that's a 10.
Okay. To be honest, that's plenty given your proximity. As you are looking at her trying to get her, I just needed to make sure you weren't going to either roll a natural 1 or below a 10.
I got a 7 and I have a +3. So
There you go. So as you're looking at her trying to make eye contact to get her attention, you literally watch like in real time the color slowly start to drain from her eyes. As if everything that makes her her is just slowly starting to fade out. And she is just dead staring at you. You just all of a sudden she just starts going into this whole like when you were a kid she used to like ramble on and kind of brag about like how your father would always provide and how he always knew where the good jobs were and no matter how much the pay was, he would always go and break his back to do it and how you would be so lovely if you just wore this dress and just she just breaks into that conversation. Like it pretty much brings you back to when you were an 8-year-old girl just starting on the stage. She goes into that whole monologue, just out.
So she has dementia and my dad's in a coma. Got it. She's gonna let her mom go.
As you let her go, you actually watch um so your mother has the same skin that you've got, just the natural blue and just
Right.
normally beautiful and just wearing the apron and you as you let go of her you see the color in her body refract like a disco ball was turned on behind her. You just watch it. So you see three different. You see the pale as a ghost in coma like your father, and then you see the natural color blue that she is, and then you see just a void solid black. And it just within like half a second, and then it returns
It's like
to
a
normal.
quick flash.
Just very quick, and then it returns to normal. And she just blinks a couple of times and gives you that usual normal uplifting smile and then turns around and goes back to baking. You hear a voice in your head. So, dear, how is it going? Any progress? I hope I didn't play with your friends too hard. Please don't let them know that mammoth wasn't actually there. That was just so fun to watch.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him.
It's okay, I want to shove my foot up his ass too. Join the club.
I mean, if they were a fly on the wall like me, they would have actually seen a live performance going on, and they were literally just running through the crowd, acting like complete idiots. It was so entertaining. If I could have recorded it. Oh, wait, I did.
This fucking guy.
And then that's all you hear.
Swear to God, I'm gonna eat him
not,
when I get bigger.
not if Hicks gets to it first.
That part. He is the cook after all. All right. So what are you guys doing upstairs?
Trying to
still
figure
trying to
out
figure
where I
What's
am.
going on? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when exactly her dad went into a coma so I could let dude know how far in the future he went.
The orb has gotten a little bit bigger. So I had said before that it was like a baseball, then it turned into a volleyball. Now it's the size of a basketball, so it's gotten a little bit bigger.
That's not fun.
A little bit bigger, a little bit more solid white. Like it's no longer, no matter what angle you look at it, it is now a completely solid white ball. Before, if you kind of like looked at it at the right angle, you could see through parts of it maybe. It became like translucent at some angles, but now it's completely solid in the size of a basketball. And it still has the like the bouncing glow coming off of it.
Do you guys think we should call the dragon guy? Maybe he could fix that.
The coma? Or the orb?
I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
I understand we can't trust him, obviously, but we're obviously not gonna do anything to this thing.
Do we know
And
what
it's
the
just
orb
getting
is?
worse. It is, it's a long story, Mr. Mushroom Man.
All we know is don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Or do touch it. It'd be funny.
Ebola, give me a history check.
The 13.
You recall something similar, but not as like powerful or eerie looking, but you do recall a similar floating object during a difficult time in your past, but it's a broken memory.
All right.
You look like you know something, Mr. Mushroom Man.
Not really. Still, nobody told me. Where am I?
I don't know, honestly.
We're in the woods.
Parents' house.
Yeah.
We've been
All right.
teleported around like crazy. I don't know where we are at this point.
Climb onto the mushroom man and sit on one of the mushrooms.
Sure.
So, are you guys gonna tell me how you found Mushroom Man?
We were in a circus.
He was locked in one of the cages.
He was locked in one of the cages.
Why? Why were you locked in a cage, Mushroom Man?
Because look at me. Why might I be at a circus?
You make a good point. You are very interesting looking.
Yeah,
Why is your skin mushroom?
because I'm a mushroom.
I've never met a talking mushroom before.
Well,
You just haven't tried the right ones.
yeah.
Fred, you're not helping. You eat everything.
Not everything.
Just most things. Maria, from downstairs, the front door to the house is closed, and you hear as the dust from the inside of the door and around the frame blows into the house.
The door just...
And you can like and just it doesn't even sound like they're doing like the police knock where they're trying to knock the door down, but you can actually like see the door bow every time they knock on it.
She'll go to the door, obviously,
Okay.
and open the door
The
so that it doesn't fold in.
you see unstoned, take that however you want it. Onyx. No longer a statue. And just Onyx, not the rest of his troop.
Yeah, your camera's freaking out, Judd.
Yeah, I don't know why
I was
it's
gonna
doing
mention
that.
that too.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I think
I was
I don't know. I think the cord's just going bad.
We brought him to the future, guys. What do you expect?
Holy
Paradox.
shit, your camera's freaking out.
We brought him to the future. What do you expect? He's using old technology in the
Yeah,
new world.
I'm just gonna hit it with the old unplug it and plug it back in.
There you go.
It's freaking out.
I don't know
See?
what I just. Well,
See?
that did it. I didn't.
Ebola. There, see? Ebola. But yes, you see in like full armor as usual, all weapons present, Onyx, the leader of the Jinx, standing in the doorway. And like without even asking, he just lets himself in. Just kind of like pushes by you.
Come in, I guess.
I was going to, thank you.
This fucking guy, dude.
Your presence is here. Why?
Well, you're given the status of your Listen, I have very limited information. I don't have time for this. I was just paid to do a job as usual. I have been tasked with bringing your mother to Jacques. So that's what I'm doing.
And your explanation is?
I wasn't given one, so get out of my
Well,
way.
too bad.
And he just like while you're talking, he's going over and like corralling her and like throwing her over his
She's gonna
shoulder.
pull out one of her moon sickles and like shove it in his face. And I'm like, explanation before you lay your dirty paws on my mother.
What's your passive perception?
13.
So as you put the moon sickle up to his throat, you can feel the tip of a blade right against your stomach. As you look down, and he already had one shoved into your abdomen. Do you really
She
want to
doesn't
play
back
this game?
down.
Get out of my way.
If you want me to get out of your way, there's this thing called respect. And we have that in this household. So I'm gonna at least ask you to be respectful.
I need a contested strength check, please.
Ah, fuck me. And of course, my strength is bullshit. So,
Ooh.
which one do I want to use? You're being really loud. Yeah, that's a fail.
What'd you roll?
No,
Okay. No.
it's not one. That's all I'm telling you.
That's
It's
all.
not a one.
Okay. So he takes the blade and puts it past the left side of your face, and with his forearm shoves you to the ground. Like off your feet to the ground, and walks out your front door.
She's gonna follow him.
Okay.
Should we follow?
You guys don't even know this is happening.
don't know.
Oh,
You
okay.
have no idea what's going on.
So you exit the door with him?
I'm going out the door and I'm gonna follow him to see why he wants my mother.
You see a familiar clear buzz start to grow around him and then start to shrink down. What are you doing?
I'm jumping in.
Give me an athletics check. It's going to be a high DC. This happens very fast.
Awesome. Well, can't promise that your father will be alive when you come back.
11.
That is a fail, my dear.
Of course it is.
So you go to follow him out and you see the familiar teleport like in real time as he's walking with her on his shoulder, and you go to dive bomb and you hit nothing but dirt.
She's obviously gonna shout. This wasn't part of the deal.
You guys hear this from inside, by the way, because I'm guessing Maria does like a loud bellow.
Yeah, she is shouting at the top of her lungs to make sure this asshole fucking hears her.
Yeah.
If he's being a fly on the wall, she's gonna make sure she's heard.
Yeah. You guys all hear a familiar voice screaming outside. This was not part of the deal, as the voice kind of just echoes through the area.
And then she's just gonna wipe the dirt off of her face.
And for what are you guys doing?
Fret's gonna immediately fly down and towards the shout.
Okay.
In the process, she's gonna walk back in the house and slam the door, obviously.
So Fret,
I'm going to
as
push
you
the door.
so
yeah,
Fret,
you're gonna go smack into the door.
yeah, so Fret, as you get up to exit the room, Cassius, well, Hicks, because he's in here, Ethan and Ebola, you guys watch this very pale, like very, very skinny, wrinkled, looks like he's like malnourished and just the very life is being sucked out of him by the second. Her dad, who's in a coma on the bed, as Fret crosses the threshold to fly downstairs, he jolts to a sit-up position. The body just jolts up, and the mouth opens, and without actually moving to mouth the words, the mouth just opens like a speaker box. And you hear, and Fret, all of you, you hear a voice bellow, "Don't let her go!" And then the body just lays back down.
Well, shit, we can't let her go.
Yeah.
If he says so.
So are you cool with dying then? Because we're kind of trying to save you, mister.
No response.
He goes back into coma.
Yeah, he just the body laid back down.
So you're deciding to come out of a coma to say a few words, and then you go back into a coma. You're so fucking helpful.
So Fret,
Like, how do you control that you're in a fucking coma? You're actually pissing
It's
me off.
not him that's controlling the coma. You need to realize this.
He doesn't understand that.
Yeah, so Fret,
He's
you
just-
dive bomb downstairs. The broken staircase doesn't bother you. You have wings, so you go down just in time to see Maria come in and slam the door shut while she's inside, barely stopping from hitting the door as you get to Maria. Only to now hear
He's just
Ethan.
gonna plow straight into it because he's going that fast and cannot stop.
Only to now hear Ethan upstairs yelling at an unconscious man for not being able to control his own coma.
Like, get better.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. The cure for cancer, get better.
Maria is gonna go into the secret closet that she knows where the booze is. Just saying.
So, as you go over to the case, your father thinks that he locked you out of it, but this lock here and this switch here, and put your thumb here and press the wall here, and the cabinet opens.
I know how to pick the lock. I've known how to pick the lock since I was 11.
And the cabinet opens, and it's a very tall cabinet. It's about an 8-foot tall cabinet, about 3 or 4 feet wide, and you open it up, and it is like it's a very, very beautiful, like mahogany carved, like a personalized item, and it just opens up, and both of them open up, and you see one bottle in there. One. A very, very expensive, personally curated wine from Jacques himself, with a card on it that says "Get well soon."
gonna look. She's gonna pick up the card. She's gonna just go like, "You fucking bastard," and then she's gonna take a bite of the card and just rip it in half, and then literally just break the bottle open. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a flying fuck at this point.
Alright. I mean, it tastes delicious. You know
Yeah,
that
she's
it's
gonna chug it for at least like 10 seconds until at least like a third of it is gone.
okay. So, Fret, what you are seeing in your dazed state after hitting the door is Maria leaning backwards with her mouth straight to the ceiling, tipping back a bottle of wine. And she's doing the gut, gut, gut like she's drinking, but what you're seeing is it's pouring down her body, not going into her mouth at all.
She doesn't fucking care. She's pissed.
Like, Maria, you think you're drinking it, but what Fred is seeing is the actual.
To
Is
be
it's just
fair, I am angry. I am bawling my eyes out. I don't care.
Fair enough. She finishes and
I would
smashes the
say-
bottle on the ground and still doesn't notice that she's soaked from head to toe.
I would say you missed a spot, but I don't want to die.
She's gonna look over at him, just give like the bombastic bitch side eye and nod and be like, smart choice, and then pick the bottle back up. She doesn't care. She's done.
What's that clock on?
Hmm?
You know the floating clock that Jacques had up?
The 48 hours.
Oh, at this point, I mean, not a whole lot of time has gone by. I'd say maybe 3
Maybe, like-
hours.
I was gonna say 3-4 hours.
Yeah, maybe 3 hours. You guys
Gotcha.
are down to 45.
Hmm.
What's the clock for?
The clock is the countdown clock to try to figure out what's wrong with my father before Jacques basically kills him. So
I love thinking about how like you guys are like screaming at each other because he's upstairs and you're downstairs still.
Yeah.
You guys are talking like it's what's the clock for? That's to not kill my dad. Okay.
There's using Fret as a messenger pigeon.
Right? Just going back and forth, tie a note to his foot. What would you guys like to do?
I don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
I still don't know where I am. We're still trying to figure out when this motherfucker went to a coma. When did he go into a coma?
Can I remember what her mom said? Because I'm pretty sure her mom told her when it happened.
No.
Mom never said anything.
Thought she did.
The only thing she said is above table. The only thing she said was that he was performing and then he suddenly became ill.
It was after a performance.
It was after a performance he suddenly became ill and then the orb started following him. So it's not like he gradually got sick, he suddenly got sick randomly.
Yeah. But Cassius, Fret, and Hicks, you guys got a lead from that flashback. As I mean, obviously an extra person to help you through it, but you guys got a lead. You got a name. Not necessarily a location or a time, but you did get a name. You did get a lead. And also, and again, to bring it up, the fact that the Jacques that was in the tent doing the show, the one that you guys recognize, and then the one that you saw her dad interact with, two completely different looks.
Fret's gonna peel himself off the door like the brain cell finally hit the corner of his head.
The corner of the screen.
It hit just
Right.
right. Like he
Stars
had the
aligned.
greatest idea. I'm gonna fly up to her dad and just perch by his head.
What you doing, Fred?
I'm gonna look at him and just ask him, "Did Madame Justine do this to you?"
No response.
Who the fuck is Madame Justine?
She's one of Jacques' many, many ex-wives.
Why would that makes no sense to me? Why would an ex-wife do that to him?
Where
No correlation.
from what the flashback told us, it seems like Madame Justine may have had it out for Jacques. I mean, who doesn't have it out for him?
At this point.
Then why not go after Jacques and this poor guy?
Well,
He's
after the zombie mammoth rampaged through, Maria's dad came through and was just muttering on nonsense about she's gonna be so pissed. So we think maybe she had something to do with this.
Okay.
Now we just gotta find her and
I think we should just go kill Jacques.
I mean, yeah,
Due
no,
time.
great plan. Great plan. How?
in due time.
A great plan. How?
Right now, we have to focus on getting help for Maria's dad.
We thought about literally every possible situation of getting this poor man help, and it's gotten us nowhere.
Well, I
Track
wouldn't say
down
nowhere.
Madame Justine and investigate her. That is the term, right?
So you're telling me we have to find this person, and like, let's just say today, now. How are we gonna even do that when we know nothing about this person?
I thought you were supposed to be the cop.
I'm pointing out the obvious here that every cop would know. We need info to get info. What are you
Not-
fucking smiling at,
not
Mushroom
wrong.
Man?
Don't. Whoever is watching, ignore what just happened.
Did you almost fall?
No, my feet were on screen.
Oh yeah. Hey, feet are not free, okay?
Don't worry, I flash my feet like every episode.
Yeah, feet are not free. They have a cost. Times are tough.
Times are hard, but I'm harder.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
What you know about me? What you know about me?
It seems like we don't really have any leads.
Fret, give me a
Well, we have to
history
Thank you for the
name.
obvious, Mushroom Man.
Do you know this name that What's her name again?
Madam
Madam
Justine.
Justine.
have you heard of that name, Mushroom Man?
I was the one that told you guys it.
Oh yeah, you're the one who told us that. Do you know where she's at or
No.
11.
11. You know vaguely where she, not necessarily where she lives, but sometimes where she frequents, where she visits. Or I should say where she used to visit when she was with Jacques. Um, they would occasionally make their way up to Gloofington just to check it out, having grand prospects and conversations about someday we'll be big enough to be here. Someday, someday, someday.
So that's a swear fucking one.
And like also vaguely that she's visited Iman a couple of times.
Oh, great.
But that's all that role gives. It's very, very vague. Like you recall a couple of conversations when the circus was small, when it was really just like you and Maria and a couple of other people, before it got huge and traveling, where they would say like, "Hey, we're gonna be gone for a couple of days. We're going up to Gloofington," and then they would like all these grand plans and shit before things got really dark.
Mhm.
Maria, give me a charisma saving throw, please.
23.
23. Okay, awesome. So you will avoid the psychic damage. So as you're downstairs just trying to wrap your head around what happened, you're crying and you're drinking and you slowly start to realize that none of the alcohol actually went into your body. As you look at your skin and it is now just like this deep reddish purple color
Fuck it.
and you feel sticky and wet. This pain seeps into your brain very like migraine level, but a little bit worse as you fall down to your knees just trying to get a grasp on everything. And now it's like, is this a tension headache? Is this because I've been crying? And you see a little image flash through your mind of Madame Justine. You're not sure if it's past, present, future, but you do see her like as if you're standing behind her and all you have is the back silhouette of her. You see her, and off in the distance, you see familiar buildings of Gloofington. And then the image fades, and you hear in your head, "You're welcome, my dear."
She's gonna continue to as she can. Just-
just lick the wine off the skin for whatever it's worth. Yeah.
she's gonna stand up begrudgingly, go to the bottom of where the stairs used to be, and shout up the stairs. Oh, boys,
Yeah.
we're going home.
Where's home?
Aren't you already home?
Where are we?
Yo, this is your house. This is your home. What are you talking about?
Maria's gonna start walking out the door. She's done with this ass.
You
She's
guys
walking out the door.
you guys just like listen to footsteps. Just the front door of the house opens. You're as it slams against the wall a little bit. Just
We should probably go after her.
We probably should.
Mushroom Man, you're welcome to join us on our venture.
Well, I don't have anywhere else to go.
I like this guy.
I was just brought here, man. Someone told me the weed was really good, and now I'm just in this weird, like, where are we right now? They said there was free candy, and now I'm in the back of this van.
The back of the van, man. The back of the van.
I notice my
All
camera
right,
has
who
stopped
wants
tweaking.
Who wants down first? I'll start lowering people.
I'll go.
All right.
Just scale the wall down.
Can we not
Yeah,
just
I'll
use
just-
the stairs?
The stairs are
The
gone.
stairs are gone.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know that.
yeah, no.
stairs
So
broke down.
as
The
you
stairs have been gone for like 2 seasons, for 2 episodes.
as you go to
What if
approach
let's
where
take
the
them
staircase
down?
should be,
Because I am
you're
grounded.
looking down 10 feet to a floor with
And
just
from
like
behind, just
with just a pile of just rotten wood and rubble, just broken
Milk and
splinters
cookies.
everywhere, milk and cookies everywhere. Yeah.
Brett's gonna do the weird frog wall climb.
Just down the
all right. Come on, Hicks. Ugh.
Don't touch me.
I drop him.
I'm pretty
Drop
sure
him
Hicks
midair.
wants to, like,
I had to say that or he's going to yell at me for letting
Then
me touch him.
I drop him midair.
I would not let him touch me. I can just hear his voice in my head. I would not let him touch me.
I do not approve of this. I do not consent.
I am Hicks and I do not approve this
We're
message.
eating a succulent Chinese meal.
But he's not here, so. Anyway. But yeah, you all make it safely to the bottom. And by the time you guys as a crew make it to the front door, Maria is already like 100 feet down the road.
I turn my hand into like one of those big cones. Maria!
Yeah, I'm not turning around.
So, because you guys were teleported here, where you are right now is a very like dirt and dusty, mainly sand. As soon as you exited to follow Maria, a gust of wind, a very gentle gust of wind blew through, but it brought sand and dust and little like branches and just debris from who knows where across the road. So as you make that cone and say Maria, your mouth is just filled with all this shit because you have to take a breath in order to say it. So you're Maria, just very gentle wind, but it's just blowing all this shit across the road. Kind of having to like put your hand up and, well, not you, but like the rest of you, kind of having to put your hands up in order to keep the sand out of your eyes. But you look around and it's kind of like hell on earth. The sun is beating down. There isn't a cloud in the sky. There's no real way to get shade anywhere at this portion of it. And
Why
it's
the fuck
all
does Maria live here?
and it is all like broken down shacks. It's just makeshift. You see that a lot of the houses are falling apart, just like her parents' house is. They're built with just different kinds of material. Some of them are leaning too far forward. Some of them are leaning too far backward. As you're walking down the street trying to catch up to her, you look off to your left and there's a 2-story house that's literally down to 1 story. Like the whole top half has either crumbled in or just been torn off at one point. You look to literally the house next door and there's a giant tree branch that crushed through the roof of a house. It's a very like just poor dirt and dust. Like maybe in its heyday it looked good, but it sure as hell doesn't now. And there's no one out on the street, as like you guys are the only like living, breathing whatevers walking down this pathway trying to find Maria. Maria, you know that the direction that you're going, you would instinctively know the direction that you're going leads back to the Minas Valley, and the Minas Valley is what leads straight to Gloofington. It is the most highly traveled valley in the entire region. So you know that walking in this direction, you're eventually going to reach that, which then will go
Put
to
me
Gloofington.
in the direction I need
Yep.
to be.
Yep. You also know from being in this, I mean, it's been a while since you've been here, and being plunged into this situation was a little bit of like a holy shit, I used to live here. given everything that else that you've seen. Like you've seen the good life,
Yep.
and then you've seen this life, and like
Yep.
why? Um, but you also know, given your timestamp, I would say you guys are down to about 44 hours now. You know that it takes 8 solid to get from here to Gloofington.
That's why I just started going.
So by the time you guys reach, if you go the entire 8 and then rest at Gloofington with no issues in between, then you'll be down to what, 36 by the time you touch down. You would know that. You don't slow down at all?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going until someone or something genuinely just stops me.
Fair enough.
Cause I got that vision. I'm like, okay, you obviously gave me an answer, so yeah, we're gonna go that way.
Okay. So since you're leading the charge, and you're angry and determined, I need either a survival with advantage or a perception with advantage. Your choice. So you're either okay, so you're either rolling survival in order to track the vision he gave you, or you're rolling perception to keep an eye out for whatever, whoever. It's your choice.
I have higher perception,
Okay.
so that's what we're gonna go with.
And what are the rest of you doing? Because she's just going. Like, what is your speed,
He's
Maria?
following.
Yeah.
That's a 17,
Okay. What is your speed?
30.
Okay, so you would not be stealthing. You'd be dashing. So 60 feet.
More or less.
So move and dash, move and dash, move and dash. What's the speed of the rest of you? Are all of you 30? I think Fret's a little
I would
faster.
assume so.
I'm
Yeah,
30.
I think
40 if
Fred.
I'm flying.
40 if
if
you're
I'm
flying.
Walking.
It says 0.
You don't move.
He's got to be carried. We got to put this motherfucker in a plant, in a pot. Jesus
Yeah.
We
Christ.
gotta,
gotta
put,
put
him
him-
in one of those like baby holders.
Get
He doesn't
get
move.
potted, idiot.
So
That
Fret,
can't be right.
so Fret, if you're going at full speed, you would be the pretty much the only one that could catch up to her. And then Cassius, I'm assuming you're 30 feet as well,
Yes, I am.
and then
30 feet
Ethan
as
is as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I am too. I'm supposed to be.
Does yours really say 0?
Yeah, because what you're supposed to do is pick the fungal zombie race and then just fill in all of the characteristics for the race that you chose. And mine's humanoid, so I would have the walking speed of human.
Okay.
But
So, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, oh, did you fill this in already?
yeah, I already filled it in.
Okay. Okay. Actually, yeah, I looked into this. I can actually have a lot of fun building this. Certain areas and territories, you'll actually move faster.
Whoa.
Which actually, no. Maybe. Yeah, desert is one of them. Yep. So, Entaloma. Seriously, it's yeah, Ebola. I'm just gonna keep saying Ebola. So as you are walking with the group, I mean, you're going at full speed just to keep up. You're noticing a couple of things though as you're going, because you're rushing at full speed. You're not having to like breathe or getting tired or any of that stuff, but because you're going at full speed, you just every once in a while you just see little bits of yourself flake off and blow away in the wind that is being created behind you, or like a little gust will come through and you'll just watch a piece of your skin go poof. And you'll watch the mushrooms. You'll watch the mushrooms on your arms and on your shoulders just kind of sway around in the wind. you do start to notice you start creating a gap between yourself and Ethan and Cassius. You start moving just a tad bit faster without really understanding why. So I need you to make a note that in desert terrain, you can go 35, not 30. Make a note of that somewhere. But yes, Fret, you would be the first one to catch up to her, as everyone else is kind of drifting behind.
As I catch up, I'm gonna land on her shoulder. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna land there.
Land on top of me.
Yep. So you're running and you just feel Fret just
Suction to the shoulder.
just right onto the shoulder.
All right.
Makes me think of the little paper dolls from Spirited Away.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing, actually. Yep.
Just the little doll that sticks to the back.
Yep.
But instead of the back, it's just your shoulder.
The little Yubaba dolls that.
Yep. Yep. All right. So it's 8 hours, which is one trip. I need one of you to roll a d20 for me.
Can I do it?
Got it.
Because
Sure.
I haven't been here.
Do it.
Go for it. Don't fuck
11.
it up.
11?
Yep.
Okay. So,
This time it won't be my fault.
so here's a question, Maria. This is specifically for you and obviously for the rest of the group because you guys are trying to keep up with her or catch up to her in any way, shape, or form. Are you all moving at full speed constantly? Or are you going to go back down to
I
normal
wouldn't
at some point?
necessarily say full speed constantly. I would probably like have spurts of moment where I would dash,
Okay.
but I wouldn't necessarily be dashing 24/7,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
So, well, my question
Like
is
I would probably
my real question is
Your
do you want to be able to make it to Gloofington in the 8 hours and not have to camp in between?
as close to the 8 hours as we can.
Okay. Because if you do a dash every once in a while, I could probably do 6 and then you'd be rolling for points of exhaustion to keep going.
So I would probably say I'd be as close to that 8 hours as possible.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say I would camp for a few hours. I would probably, if the longest amount of time I would probably want to take, max would be 9,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Gotcha. So like a short rest. So like a short
I don't
rest in
want to
between.
necessarily be at the point of exhaustion completely, but I also don't want to be dashing for 6 hours, but I also don't want to be pushing myself too far.
Okay.
You know?
Sprint, walk.
So other than like the occasional gust of wind coming through and just blowing random crap your way, and I mean like as you guys are going on the Minas Valley, you realize that the wind is blowing from one direction and it's just carrying shit with it. And you really don't know what it's carrying with it. It's anywhere from just sand and dust to just like little like pieces of trees or like maybe a wagon was just anything. Just the wind is just blowing shit. Tumbleweeds are going through. A couple of tumbleweeds actually like make their way in between your group and then just keep going. Like a couple of you accidentally trip over a tumbleweed and then like almost land into another tumbleweed and then just, continue to go. Kind of like that, like chit-chatting as you're going, not paying attention. You step into a tumbleweed, then fall into another one, and then just get up laughing and keep going. By the way, if you guys want to talk and role play on your way, then let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to push the story forward.
No, not really.
Okay, so
I am in the middle of crying, raging.
So you guys are just silently going, trying to catch up. Okay, got you.
Tensions are high. We don't want to add more
So,
fire.
so Maria, you being ahead of the group with Fred on your shoulder, everyone else kind of trailing back, going just as fast as your body can go, without falling apart at the seams. You get to where you're on the Minas Valley and you can see Gloofenton on the horizon, like that weird mirage kind of thing where you actually start to see it come into sight over the horizon. And as soon as you can see Gloofenton in pretty much all its glory, you stop. You know that you're about half an hour out and you stop. Because you know at this point, if you keep going,
I want to make a perception check to see if we can see the like trader guy that we met on our way out here. The one with the stone statues.
The
defense
dragon.
force.
oh, that you guys went in a completely different direction. You didn't even go through
The
Trader's
valley
Way.
or the other
You didn't
valley.
even you didn't even go through Merchant Valley.
Okay.
It was totally different direction.
Completely different direction. And that's the thing is like as you guys are walking down the Minas Valley, you see absolutely nothing. You don't see any horses and carriages going. You don't see any other travelers going. You don't see any wagons on the side of the road. You don't see any like merchant sellers, nothing. It's just you guys going down this trail heading toward Gloofenton. And like I said, once the town is completely on the horizon, you stop. You know
I'm,
you're
I'm
about
literally gonna stop and just drop to my knees.
yeah. You know you're about 30 minutes out, so you drop down to your knees and you're trying to catch your breath and you're literally like sweating all the water out of your body, which is weird for you.
Yeah.
When she drops to her knees, Fret's gonna fall off her shoulders, just land on his back.
Hi.
Hi.
So eventually the rest of you catch up. You've been going for about 7.5 hours. You catch up to Maria and Fret. You all see Gloofenton on the horizon. You know that it's there. And night is beginning to like set in. Not completely. You're in like the twilight part where it's still a little bit light, but
Evan.
the sun is starting to go down.
And Gloofenton is the one where it's like night all the time, right? Or
Yes.
that's just outside of Gloofenton.
You guys are just outside of Gloofenton, so you've got the whole city that's just shrouded in this like weird darkness that no one's ever been able to explain. And just outside of that, where you guys are, 30 minutes away, you can still see light. So it's literally like walking into a wall of dark when you get close enough to the city. What would you guys like to do?
Probably rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest.
Wouldn't mind getting some spell slots back.
Okay.
Short rest, probably.
Short rest? I was gonna say short rest or long.
Well, long rest is gonna add.
It's gonna be another 8 hours
Yep.
that we don't have. So
As nice as it would
as
be,
nice as it would be to have a long rest,
we
I
should-
don't think we can actually afford it.
we should probably cut it at about 6 hours.
That's even pushing it.
Well, it minimum 6 hours for a short.
Well, it's an hour for a short rest.
It's an hour for a short rest.
It's a minimum of 6 hours for a long rest, but that means
a
that
minimum of 1 hour for a short rest.
but that means that none of you are keeping watch. If you do, if none of you keep watch, if you all go to sleep at the same time, then we can do a 6 hour long rest. If any of you stay awake to take watch, then it's up to 8. So, are you guys taking a short or a long?
I think probably short just to try to get.
Yeah, I would say a short.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and take a short rest, roll some dice, get some health back. Okay, so you take the hour, and after the hour, and I mean, like during the hour, you watch the sun completely sets over the horizon. The the natural sky outside of Gloofington fills with that bluish black. There's not a cloud in the sky, so it's just stars come out, and it's a very like it's a very beautiful sight to behold. You guys have been under so much duress these last few days to weeks that you haven't really had like a calm, quiet moment. Um, and at a certain point, when you look toward Gloofington and you look up into the sky and into its very like awkward permanent darkness, there's not a cloud in the sky. So it's this weird like section in the sky where it's just black. And then outside of that, there's just beautiful stars that just blanket the whole area. Hey,
You
look, a
good
cat.
there, Cassius?
Mm-hmm.
It's just familiar.
Living the cat life.
Yep, it's just
'Cause I'm just
familiar.
like I'm sitting here seeing him get whapped in the
Yeah,
face
she's
every
just,
Yep.
second.
Bat,
she's
bat,
just
bat.
whacking me.
It's okay. I have one too.
Pop, pop, pop.
I'm cool with it. Just big dog chilling.
Yeah, once I have completed my short rest, I'm getting up and walking again.
Okay. Do you guys all follow her?
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Okay, so just very eagerly like that one person at the party that's like, "Hey, let's all sit down and chill for a second." And then everyone sits down and you feel that and then they're like, "All right, let's go." And they get up and they just start walking and you barely sat for 30 seconds. That's
Son of a
Maria.
bitch!
Like the moment she's like looking at her stopwatch and going, 60 minutes, let's go, and just gets up and starts walking again.
I let my muscles relax. Time to get up and get going again. We're on a clock, damn it.
Maria, you're going to after the hour and relaxing and everyone just kind of taking that breath, looking up in the sky and enjoying it, staring at the ground, whatever it is that you were doing, to just kind of like chill and take that breath and heal a little bit. You get up and you start going, and the first thing that you notice without even having to roll anything, without any trouble at all, you look straight over at Gloofington, and you can see uh, perched on where maybe Felix is, but you can't really tell like the depth of where it might be. You just see that it's perched high up in the sky, the big green dragon.
Oh, that was okay.
Like it's kind of odd because it's dark, but you can just see the silhouette of the wings and just this giant shape that's like, huh. Either they either they rebuilt Felix to look weird, or that's the thing.
The thing and the thing and the thing.
The thing with the guy and
The thing with the guy in the place.
the thing.
The thing and the thing and the thing. Three's Company too.
You also, in the distance, and sorry, Tyler, if this brings back flashbacks, in the distance, in a direction you can't quite tell, it sounds like something really heavy is being dragged across the ground at a very quick pace.
Oh hell no.
No, no, it's not. It's not. It's not the giant, is it? I am instinctively hiding. I'm getting high up in a tree and just.
There's no
sitting-
trees.
Oh, there's no trees.
There are no trees. There's grass that's tall enough for you to crouch down in because you're small, but there's no trees.
Bet. I am hiding. I do not want to be out in the open to where he sees me. brave souls.
Yeah, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm just gonna wait.
I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just gonna.
I am going to not try to be in view of said gigantic thing or said dragon. So I'm not necessarily running into Gloofenton or sprinting. I am taking my time and paying attention to my surroundings.
Okay. Make a perception check. And you have dark vision, so it's just a normal one.
Got the
It's
Pete's.
yep.
15.
Okay. So you start just kind of like beelining it, right?
I'm
I'll
not
be right
necessarily
back.
beelining, but I'm like
A brisk pace.
a brisk pace, but not necessarily running. I'm not necessarily charging, but I am going in the direction of where I think I may have seen the building in that vision.
Okay. Well, in the vision, it was literally like the silhouette of her back, and then Gloofington. You didn't see the ground surrounding her. You just saw her and what you can only assume is Gloofington in the background. Just whatever buildings happen to be there off in the distance. Um, from where you're standing, looking at the city, it looks pretty similar. But as you're making your way closer to Gloofington, just trying to get there, trying not to be interrupted further, you start to see something slithering back and forth in a zigzag pattern, coming straight at you.
Oh, that's why he's getting PTSD.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow down and back off, obviously.
You
Because
see
whatever is coming at me does not look friendly.
You see it get, I mean, like even though it's dark, you do have the dark vision, but the depth perception is a little bit weird because of the darkness that's surrounding Gloofington. It kind of like throws off the distance a little bit looking in that direction. That's one of the weird things about the city is if you're on the outside looking in and it's dark on both sides, it kind of like it makes things look closer but further at the same time. It's very, very awkward to look at it at night. Like during the day, fine. Okay, you're looking at something that's dark all the time. Cool. It's right there. At night, you don't know where the natural and the unnatural meet. So it's a very like weird optical illusion. It's kind of like being nearsighted and farsighted at the same time. Just looking at the same object going cross-eyed, trying to figure out where it is. Um, so you think like maybe about 50 feet away, you start to see the gigantic slither stop. And it starts to coil up into a ball, and then part of it lifts up, and you see this like massive head with just a very large snout and a slightly open mouth with just giant razor sharp teeth and this cut two-pronged tongue just kind of webs itself out, and it's just looking straight at you with like its beady yellow, and you see the eyes are like glowing yellow. You can see them above anything else, and it's just looking straight at you. How far back are the rest of you? Did you follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be the only one that was close by her.
Okay, so where would the rest of you say you were in proximity? Because she got up and left. And then at one point, Ethan, you said that you were staying put. So how far back would you guys be from her?
15 feet.
Okay. All right. And you guys just kind of standing. I mean, you all see just the shadow silhouette of just
Yeah.
something massive lift itself up into the air and become bigger than it was when it was on the ground. You can all see the beady yellow eyes and just the tongue kind of tasting the air.
Alexa, stop.
And
It
you
goes
all
like
hit,
that.
and as you're all standing there trying to figure out, should I move? Should I not move? What's going on? You hear, ooh, supper.
Upper.
This fucking guy again.
What are you guys doing?
Oh wait, I'm not here.
It hasn't moved
How
yet.
far is it away from us?
It's 50 feet from Maria, so 65, 70 from the rest of you.
And it said supper.
Mm-hmm.
Is it looking at her?
Yes,
Yep.
it's looking directly at her.
Cool. My favorite.
Your favorite. Delicious.
Delicioso.
So
Can
a
I-
quick reminder, unless you guys remember who this is. This is, oh, I don't know, because the rest
I
of
know
you
who this is.
the rest of you
I
saw
know
it as
who it is.
the
and I
rest of
think
you saw it
Hicks
as
knows
rope,
who it
I
is.
think. Maria was the only one I think that saw it as an actual
Um,
snake outside Gloofington. I think the rest of you saw it as
Hicks
rope.
also saw it, I believe.
That's
We
right.
all saw the snake at the end, though.
That is true, because it unraveled.
We all saw all of his animals at the end.
Or the ones that he was showing off.
Right.
Alrighty, let me do. We're okay.
So
yeah,
it's 60 feet away.
from you, yeah. Yep,
Okay.
we're gonna do that. Actually, yeah, that'll be perfect.
Can I cast sleep on it?
You can certainly try.
A wisdom saving throw.
Give me 1 second. So we're gonna put you wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
What is the
please.
save?
15?
That is a natural 18, sir.
Yeah, I
So
think I'm just gonna pack it up. I'm not gonna play a wizard anymore. Fuck this shit, dude. Every
Um,
single thing passes, man.
not everything.
Everything. For the past 3 sessions, I have not won a single saving throw.
For real?
Yes.
Hey, you've had some clutch moments too.
I didn't know it was that bad. Not trying to piss anybody off, guys. So you go to cast the spell, and you see it turn its attention from Maria straight to you. And then back to Maria.
Burgess does not care.
Maria's gonna hold both hands up as if it, like saying, hey, not here as an enemy. Trying to, like, not trying to be predatorial or anything. She's gonna hold her hands up and she's like, look, I'm not here to cause any harm. I am looking for someone. Could you possibly point me in the right direction? Please.
Make a persuasion check.
I would like to help her out.
What are you going to say to try and persuade it?
We're just we're just coming in to find one person. That's it. We're
Not
not here to start a fight or anything. We're We're just passing through, essentially.
Okay. Make the persuasion with advantage, or both of you roll.
I have a plus.
I have a +5.
Okay, we'll both roll then.
I have started the map. Go ahead
Oh.
and join it.
Wow.
This will be
You
cool on
can't
this
have
new
been any
monitor.
worse than mine.
Oh my god, that thing is huge.
I rolled an 8.
I got a 4.
Oh my
Is it
god.
Gonna load.
Wait, how did
Okay.
you roll a 4 with a +5?
I have a
He
plus
has the
five.
+5.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got the +5. I rolled an 8.
All right. One of y'all share the map.
I can with my new handy dandy monitor.
Man, I'm in no condition for a fight.
Question.
Yes.
Can I roll animal handling? Because it is a snake and I am part druid.
On your turn. Yes.
Okay.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure.
Cassius already rolling initiative.
Wait, you can probably see. Hold on.
Yep. Everybody roll initiative, please. What do we got? Right there.
Damn. I am not rolling good with this die today. Or last
Can you
week.
guys see my character sheet?
No.
You
Mm,
cannot.
We can see like the outline of it, but we can't see anything physically.
So if I move that, you can't see it.
No.
We
Now
can see
we
it
see
now. Yeah.
Okay.
We can see it now. Yeah. The map was hiding it. There we go. Now we can't even see the outline of it.
Thank you.
You got to turn your camera back on though.
I know.
We got one first level spell slot.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not showing me just the fucking.
Right.
Hold.
Do that. All right. Maria.
There you go. Now we're good.
4.
For initiative.
Yes.
Fret.
Dirty 20.
Hell yeah. Cassius.
13.
Yep, you got a 13. I
Good
saw
as
that
well.
roll. Ethan.
I have not rolled yet.
How dare you, sir?
I think that's a 12.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Ebola.
11.
I literally have you down as Ebola on the initiative. I'm not going to lie. You may as well just change your name to Ebola, but don't, because, you know. And then we're going to roll for. Okay. You are. Okay. That'd be not bad. Okay. So that would be.
Why?
Why what?
The streaming stopped.
The live stopped?
No,
No.
my thingy.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to do shit.
Okay. All right. So you guys watch and hear Maria and Fret throw their hands up into the air and try to just say whatever. We're here to meet somebody. We mean no harm. Please, please, please. And just the same beady-eyed dead stare. It doesn't move. Has not made a move yet. No combat has really been initiated yet. Top of the round is Fret. What are you doing?
Are you talking?
I am.
Oh,
Couldn't hear you.
Oh, my bad.
it was like super quiet. I was like, what the
Yeah, no,
frick?
I
I'm
thought
gonna-
that I had lost connection or something.
Yeah, I saw his mouth moving and I was like, oh no.
Cassius, I
No,
messaged you.
I am going to place a seal on it
Okay.
since it doesn't alert them. They don't know they're being marked.
Okay, so that it's not an act of combat. They don't even know what's happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
it appears on their skin. It's only when it's triggered that
Something will happen.
something happens. So, and it lasts for 1 minute. So I'm gonna leave that there. And that'll be EOT.
Okay. All right, that is
Fret's body
okay.
glows. It glows like an orange color,
All right.
and then he just settles back into the grass.
Actually, I need to check something here. Okay. Hmm. All right. So what do we got to do? I'm gonna go. Okay, so these squares are all gonna act as 10 feet. They have to because the map is small. And I want the distance to seem a little bit more than it is, because I did say, hold on. Because if I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so that would actually put Maria like way the fuck back here. So we're just going to do that instead. So all these can still be 5-foot squares. I just have to back you up a little bit more. So Ethan, we'll move Hicks back here. Oh yeah, I never rolled for Hicks. How dare me? Oh, awesome. Hicks rolled a 1.
Lovely.
That was a natural 1. I have to bring his character sheet up. Wait 1 second, please. I am sorry in advance, Corey, if I kill your character. I hope not, because you already almost died on your own. You don't need my help. Oh yeah, shit. And I need to do a short rest for him. We're gonna go 2. Roll. Yep, roll it. Come on. Okay, so he healed 8. That brings him up to 17. That's not that good, but okay. So your initiative, you rolled a 2. Maria, you're not last. Hicks is. Okay. All right, so this thing is going to go. All right, so you guys are 50 feet away. You're going to see it move, cover the distance by 30, leaving 20 feet between it and Maria and Fret. And it's going to stop. Cassius, you're up with Ethan on deck.
I'm gonna look at Maria and be like, are we talking to this thing? Because it said dinner.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna look at Maria and say, are we talking to this thing? Because it said dinner.
I would rather not fight this thing, but I would rather try to talk it down personally. Because I really, really, really just, we don't have the time.
Hmm. Okay. Um, I am going to back up to here to here and hold my action for a sleep spell if it tries to attack either Maria or Fred.
Okay. All right. So if it makes a move,
If it makes a
you'll
move
cast.
at
Okay.
one of them too, or at anybody in the party, sorry, let me say
Okay.
anybody in the party, if it makes a like an attack move, like
Yes.
if it just moves closer, I'm not going to do it. But if it makes
Okay.
like an attacking motion to anybody in the party, I am going to cast sleep.
Okay.
Try
So
to.
you do know that say it succeeds, it will still get the attack action.
Yes, and if it doesn't attack, I understand that I lose that action as well.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Ethan, you're up with Ebola on deck.
Mushroom Man,
Yep,
are you good at talking to these things?
I'm a druid.
I won't attack it. Try to get him to calm down and not eat us.
All right.
All right, EOT.
You're not going to hold an action or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right.
1 minute in combat is 10 turns, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Maria, you're up next.
Well, I'll move to the front of the pack with Maria. I'm gonna try and help talk this thing down. And I'll ready my what I guess what's the stupid feature called? The Halo of Spores. Or not Halo, Symbiotic Entity, sorry.
What is that?
That's the thing where I do extra necrotic damage and get temp HP.
Okay.
I'll ready that, like again, if it goes to attack, but I'll just be there and be prepared to help talk it down.
Okay. It is not moving.
Oh, and pass turn.
Okay. Maria, you're up.
I would like to try and roll animal handling
Okay. Actually,
to
just
see if I can try and befriend this creature.
and actually just because I get it. Hang on just a second. Hicks is just going to hold a firebolt in case it attacks anybody. Just to get his turn out of the way. You're gonna roll animal handling as an action. Go ahead.
Can I give advantage because I'm also a druid?
You would have had to tell me you were holding it for your
Ah.
turn for when Maria went, and then I would have let you do it.
All right.
If that was what you were holding as an action for your turn to assist, I would have allowed it. You guys, and I've said it before, and I apologize because I'm not trying to come off as like condescending or anything, but you guys are allowed to do like group attacks. You just got to tell me what you're doing. You guys are allowed to like do like group sequence. Like if every character tells me like I'm holding for this, I'm holding for that, I'm holding for this, and then it comes to the character that it's all riding on, and then everything kind of goes. You guys are allowed to do group maneuvers. I was trying to think of the word. Maria, did you roll?
I did, but I have a feeling that failed. So
What was it?
7.
Yes. Sorry. Typically, if it's below 10, I mean, there's actually only one monster or creature in D&D period that has less than 10 AC. So pretty much if it's below 10, I mean, unless you're rolling against someone and you roll a 7 and they roll a 5, usually anything below 10 is an automatic fail. It's just not a critical fail. That was your action. You still have a bonus action in your movement. If you would like to do anything.
Um So for my bonus action, I'm not necessarily going to do anything, but I'm going to have like my 2 weapon fighting prepared,
Okay.
but I'm just holding it.
Okay.
But I'm not like physically attacking or anything like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do end of turn.
Okay. How far are you away? All right, so it's held action. Ebola, I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. That's a 10.
Okay, so as you guys all ready for an attack, not knowing what this thing is going to do, you did slightly notice as he moved up next to you, Maria, that the gaze slightly shifted toward Mushroom Man. Just very slightly. And as you ready to attack just in case, you see the beady yellow eyes flash blindingly bright. And as you look next to you, your new companion, your new weird companion, is now stone.
Oh, we love that.
Come on.
And he's dead again.
Is that a disease?
No.
Damn it.
That's it. Top of the round. Fret, you're up.
That is uh that is reason enough.
Would that trigger Cassius?
It wasn't an attack. So technically, no.
Is that technically a charm?
No. Nope.
I'm gonna place a second seal on him. And I'm going to
You guys aren't gonna like what I'm about to do.
that is reassuring.
You're going to shoot Ebola with your shotgun and blow him into pieces, aren't you?
Damn.
Right on the fucking money.
We're going to go T2 on his ass and see if he liquefies and comes back, right?
Yeah. That was part of the plan.
Jesus Christ. We've been playing together too long.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold an attack. I'm
Okay.
gonna draw a blade string and just get ready to swing if it comes any closer.
Okay, so it is now the constrictor snake's turn. So Cassius, you need to expend yours. Maria, you need to expend yours. Fret, you need to expend yours because he is going to cover the distance right up to Ebola. So I need all 3 of you to take your actions. And Hicks needs to take his as well.
I need Polearm Master.
All right, I'm taking a swing with blade string.
So that's Firebolt plus 6. Oh, yeah. That's a definite hit. That's a dirty 20. Yep, that hits.
15
So
to hit.
misses.
Damn.
That is 1d10.
Yeah, that's a miss on me too. So
That's, god damn, that's okay. 8 points of damage from the firebolt. So Hicks releases his firebolt as his held action.
Can the
And
snake
because
make a wisdom saving throw?
You said this is what now?
A wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw. What are his saves? Okay. Lucky for you, he's not very wise. The natural 18 was a natural 18. What are the? What is this? Can you read it? I know it's not there's like two different kinds of sleep spells. Can you read off yours just so that we have all of the deets?
Yeah. Each creature of your choice in a 5 foot radius sphere centered on a point within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the incapacitated condition until the end of its next turn, at which point it must repeat the save. If the target fails the second save, the target has the unconscious condition for the duration. The spell ends on a target if it takes damage, or someone within 5 feet of it takes an action to shake it out of the spell's effects.
Okay. So, knowing that the first one failed, you see it bull rush one of your new allies. Maria, you rolled and made no purchase. Fret, same thing. You went up to it and weren't able
However,
to.
When Hicks's attack lands, that would trigger both of my seals.
Okay, so roll the
Dealing,
damage on those.
Fire damage, 1d6 for each one.
Okay, so go ahead.
7 points of fire damage
Okay, total.
total.
All right. So Cassius, all this is going on. He charges the friend that he stoned. Maria is unable to make any purchase. Her weapons kind of go wild, not able to pierce its thick skin. Fret's the same way. You see Hicks shoot the firebolt and it actually does harm it. And then just two weird like fire explosions, boom, boom, somewhere on its body. And
The seal is burned into the body.
And you hold out your hand and just pray.
My wand.
Your wand. You hold out your wand. And you're lit, and a weird thing happens. You hold out your wand, and
Harry Potter music starts playing.
And your little bookworm, without being asked to do so, comes out and curls up your hand, and just kind of wraps around your hand and the wand as if aiding you and giving you help. And you let the spell go, and the creature starts to wobble a little bit.
Oh, thank God.
And then this massive snake hits the ground. And just
I have an
starts to
idea.
snore.
What if we shove the explosion robot in its mouth?
How about we leave it the fuck alone and run?
It's
Okay,
only for a minute.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
well, it's technically for a round because you're still in combat.
Oh yeah, because it's for a round, and if they failed the second one, then they are unconscious for a minute straight, as long as
Okay.
they hold concentration.
So technically, right now, you have one round. You've got your new weird mushroom friend that is in a stoned state.
That's what I'm saying.
That reminds you of the Jinx, Maria, when they just turned to stone after their job was done. And then this giant snake asleep on the ground. I mean, this thing, just to put it into perspective, because I think I described it before, it's about 40 feet long from nose to the tip of the tail.
Mhm.
And about 3 feet wide at its biggest part, and then it just kind of like thins out as it goes to the tail. But it is a massive creature that is now just curled up and sleeping. So, what would you like to do? We're gonna continue going in order. Cassius, the snake went to take its attack. Actually, I still have to roll to see if it hits him because he still gets an attack. So all of that happened. Okay. Maria tried to hit, it missed. Hicks's Hicks's hit. Fret's missed, but Hicks set the seals off. Cassius, you put it to sleep, but it still gets the attack on Ebola, which I never did. So we
can say it just like falls on him.
Let me do that real quick. Well, I have to see if he hits or not. That
He'll
would have
probably hit. I don't think I have any armor. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yeah, that's a natural 19 for a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I don't have armor.
Druids
Did
don't
you get your
really
starter
wear...
gear?
Druids
I
don't really
did.
wear armor.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they can wear leather armor, but
I have
anything metal
proficiency
they
in
don't.
medium armor.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
like it.
medium
Yeah.
armor is like leather. Leather
Why don't you have your
or
starter gear
hide,
on? It came with
hide, stuff
regular
like that.
leather armor.
I don't think it did as a druid.
D&D Beyond, you can select it, and then you have to equip it.
Yes.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
should
it's
have
just-
it.
It's not in my inventory. I don't think.
Yeah, you have to
Because
go
you
in
either
and
get to
add it.
pick gold or equipment.
Anyway.
I guess I never did starting equipment.
All right, so that is
You
This
should probably
fucking
do
guy.
that, brother.
No, I did, and
This
then
fucking guy.
I picked the soldier starting equipment instead of the druid starting equipment for some reason.
This fucking guy.
you're lucky you're lucky that roll sucked. So that is 6 points of piercing damage, and because you are stoned, you can't save against the. Yep, you can't save against. Okay, so right before you put it to sleep, he swallows Ebola.
Oh, come on.
Doesn't
There
mean
goes
you're
my
dead,
bomb
dude.
plan.
It doesn't mean you're dead.
I hope that snake's ready for one heck of a trip.
Do you produce psychedelic tendencies, Mr. Ebola?
I'm stone.
We'll find out.
You mean like as he like thaws out? We'll find out. Anyway, so now, as we're going through action, Cassius, you're up. Ethan, Ebola, you're stone. So, but you're not making death saves, so that's just take that as a win for now. But we got Cassius, Ethan, and Maria, and of course there's also Hicks, but I'm playing him, so he's just gonna kind of be wallpaper for the moment. So, Cassius, Ethan, Maria. That's the order. So what are you guys doing? You get, your action, your bonus action, your movement, and then he has to make his save again, or try to.
I'm gonna put the shotgun to the snake's head and pull the trigger.
Okay.
If you do a melee attack, you will have advantage because it is incapacitated at the moment.
Yeah.
Ranged attacks in D&D would have disadvantage because it's prone and you're within 5 feet.
But hear me out. It's to its forehead.
And
You can't give me
I-
something for
You
that?
still have to do D&D rules, so give me a second.
I get that, but D&D
Firearms.
within 5 feet.
Yes, if you're within 5 feet, so even point blank range, you would be at disadvantage.
That's dumb.
It doesn't matter, man. We
It's just
can't
how D&D rules
you
are.
can't go
unfortunately.
completely realistic with it. Point blank is at disadvantage. So you would still have to fire from its range in order it, or you do the disadvantage and it would just be a single straight roll because you have advantage because it's sleeping. Disadvantage would make it just a flat roll, or you fire from range. You can say that you do it to its head just for flair, but technically doing that would be at disadvantage.
Then I'll just take the range shotgun attack.
You would just have disadvantage.
Yeah, he would have a straight roll. I think,
If he was
right?
at range.
Yeah. Is it only melee is at advantage, right?
It's only melee if you have advantage.
Okay, yeah,
It would be
so-
disadvantage because it is prone.
And because he's at range. So yeah, if you do your range with the shotgun, it's a disadvantage
Because it's prone.
because it's prone.
So if I just do it to its forehead, it's a straight roll.
No, because it's still a shotgun.
As D&D rules are written, it doesn't matter if you're ranged or point blank with it. Because it is prone, you would
It's
have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Because it's a ranged weapon.
Okay.
If you hit it with a melee, you would have advantage. And no. Yeah.
Why do I have two
But-
push?
Cassius, you're first anyway. while Ethan tries to figure out which weapon he wants to use. It's
Yeah,
your go.
Yeah, I'm going to hold my action until after Ethan.
Oh wait, no, your
hits-
concentration, right?
Yeah,
So you-
but I can hit other spells. I can use other spells. I just
Okay.
can't use another concentration spell or it'll
Okay.
wake up.
So you're
So
gonna
like single instant spells. Yeah, I'm gonna use I want to use Sorcerer's Burst on it. But I want to wait until after Ethan wakes it up.
if
by
Ethan
hitting it.
wakes it up. Got
If
you.
Ethan wakes it up, yeah.
That's true, because if he causes damage, it wakes up. So, all right. So you're holding your action. Ethan, what are you doing?
All right.
And
so
Maria,
just
you're
wanna,
on
like,
deck.
If Ethan wakes it up, I just want to be like a bunch of damage straight to its fucking noggin.
Got you.
So
And Maria,
I'm
you're
gonna
on deck.
I'm gonna do a longsword attack, but I'm gonna use Nick. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta read what it does.
I think you are within the 20 feet to not have. Yep, you are. You're 15. You're good.
Never mind. I'm gonna my not my longsword, but my hand, like my martial weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a dagger, and I'm gonna do the Nick. So that means I can do it twice with an action and a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to that's just dagger damage, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a D4.
But I still have to roll to hit. Or yeah, because I still get advantage
Yeah,
on
you get
both.
you get advantage because it's incapacitated.
Yep. And he's within his 20 feet that we discussed.
That's 17 for the first roll.
That hits.
That's 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 18 for the next roll.
That hits. Roll your damage. 2d4.
That's 5. 5 damage.
Okay. Total for
And
the two?
then, yeah.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right. Maria?
Does
First
my
I'm gonna do that.
action go off since he hit it?
Not yet. It has to come around to its turn to wake up, and then we do the
okay.
whole rigmarole, but yeah.
First I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And then I am going to hold one of my spells as an action,
Okay.
which
Wait.
I'm gonna hold Ice Knife as an action. But I'm gonna go ahead and do end of turn there.
Okay. You holding it for when it wakes up?
Correct.
Okay. All right. And then Hicks, just shoot another fireball at it, which would be a disadvantage. Yeah, because he wants to. I'm going to have him keep his distance. So this would be a disadvantage. Oh, that's going to go way off in the fucking distance. Hicks, I don't even know what the hell you were shooting at. Squirrel! You see the firebolt. You see him aiming at the big creature, and then he just looks off to his right and shoots the firebolt that blows a squirrel up in like in the distance somewhere. Just shoots 120 feet off. Shoots 120 feet off into some unsuspecting bush and blows up a squirrel.
Maria's gonna look at Hicks. You fat fuck.
Whoops. Top of the round,
Just like-
Fret.
He's like, all of a sudden, he's like, I'm gonna aim at the snake, and all of a sudden, his stomach grumbles. Ooh, squirrel!
Yep.
And that's why she's
Pretty much.
gonna go, you fat fuck.
Wait, so do I not take any damage for being inside of the snake?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because you are technically stone.
Duh. Fret, you're up.
So before it wakes
That wasn't
up,
a duh. That was a ed at the end of stone. Just so we're clear.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Hi, Bean.
God, you're all running like it's big or something. Pff.
yeah, I'm gonna back that.
Bunch of pussies. I'm up here in the front line.
I'm squishy.
Yeah,
also
so
don't-
am I.
I also don't have a whole lot of health to spare, so taking a hit is not optimal.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna place another seal on it, and boop. I'll end there.
Okay.
So it's got one seal.
All right. So it is now the snake's turn. It wakes up. Ebola, you are no longer stone.
Alright.
I do need you to make a strength saving throw as the stone wears off, you are now being physically
Constricted.
crushed by its inner muscles.
Make
Not a
it
whole lot of
puke,
space in here.
Make it puke.
17.
Make it puke and
Okay,
make it
so you're not thrown up, but you are not grappled or restrained, which means you don't have disadvantage on attacks from the inside. You have just regular attacks.
Oh, hell yeah.
So when it comes to your turn, you're not taking any damage because you didn't fail, and you're not grappled or restrained. So you're just regular in there. But every turn that you're in there, you have to roll. Just so you're
Alright.
aware. If you cause enough damage from the inside, I'll have to roll to see if it throws up. But right now you're not stoned, it wore off, and you're inside.
If only I could cast a moonbeam from inside this fucker.
If only. All right.
Only I
so
had the components.
if only I had the components. Okay, so that is not a very okay, so this thing wakes up and it is ooh, Cassius, you are right within range.
Does my thing go
Wait.
off now?
I have a question too.
Yes.
So on my Halo of Spores, it says if a creature starts its turn within 10 feet of me, I get to do 1d4 of necrotic damage to it, unless it succeeds against a Constitution saving throw. Since I'm inside of it, does it count as starting its turn within 10 feet of me?
Absolutely not. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
What's
So
the
it's got
con save?
A DC 13.
4.
Oh, okay.
I think it beat you. Yep, do the
Takes
damage.
3 damage. Necrotic damage.
Yep. Maria, 17 to hit. Yes. Cassius, go ahead and do yours.
Wait, since he just did that damage, would he technically have to be spit out again now?
Nope.
Not yet.
It wasn't enough.
Got you.
3
Ice
more
knife.
damage than none.
How much did you do with Ice Knife?
3.
So you did 3 with the burst? Or 3 with the Ice Knife? Which one was the Ice Knife? Oh, Maria's not there. Okay.
Hold on. I did 3 damage with the ice knife,
Yep.
That also.
and then it explodes. So, but
So you
there
roll
is-
additional.
Yes, I do. So
Go ahead and roll
it
additional.
takes 2. It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 13.
That also triggers my seal.
That's a 7.
Woo!
Hey, I'm not
So
going to
that is-
succeed every roll, guys. I know it seems like it.
2d6 damage. Which ones do I want to do?
Plus an additional d6.
And Cassius, how much did you do?
2 fire damage.
2 fire. Okay.
Ah!
I thought you said a shitload of damage.
So
If I roll max on it, yeah, I just keep rolling.
So that's
the
5
Oh,
more
yeah.
damage.
5 more? Okay.
So 5, 6, 8
Eight.
altogether from me.
8 altogether? Okay.
plus
and then
3
2 fire
damage
from me,
from my
and then
seal.
3 from Fred's seal. So
Okay, 5 more additional, but okay.
10,
I can
13.
use
13
my
damage in total between the 3
reaction
of us.
when I burn a seal on an interdicted creature. I can use my reaction to flood the target with an otherworldly chill until the end of the target's next turn. They cannot take reactions.
Okay. Awesome. I will make note of that. So until the end of its next turn, it cannot take reactions. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now all of that was done. Fret, you technically took your turn. It is now the snake's turn. Cassius, you're on deck with Ethan following him. So let me make his. He is going to bull rush Fret. And we're going to do his multi-attack. Yep.
He was making me a snack. He had to come back.
I know, that's why I heard rude from the distance. I know, I heard
the
it.
kitchen.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Well, luckily for you guys, he doesn't have a whole lot of hit dice, but you know.
Hit dice or hit dice?
Damage dice. That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So that's 12 there. I know you're.
And then
dex
he's going to
save.
move to Cassius.
22.
Okay, you were not swallowed.
I am not food.
Okay.
Did he bite me?
Yes.
Constitution saving throw, please.
I am a psychedelic being.
That is a 17.
Okay, never mind. It's a
Okay.
15. Because poison.
Yeah,
Skin.
I got you.
Eh.
All right, and Cassius, that is a 21 to hit.
Yorp.
Cassius, no.
Oh, goddamn, that's max damage.
Good thing we took a short rest.
Not Shark Rest. That's Malador.
That is 16 points of piercing damage. And I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. 11.
You are swallowed. Right along with Ebola.
Hey.
What's
So, as you are conscious, being just surrounded by this giant maw and then being pushed down by its throat muscles, you feel your feet touch something, and then it says, "Hey." As you are now like pushed down, you and Ebola are now filling and sharing this muscle constricting space. So where it would have been okay for one person, there are now 2 people. So now when you guys make your strength saves, it's at disadvantage. And you have to do it every turn to not be grappled or restrained or take damage. Cassius, you're up. With Ethan on deck. Believe it or not, you almost made the save. I'm not gonna lie.
Would rope trick work inside the snake?
Good ass question.
Otherworldly, straight up into a portal. You wouldn't be really doing any damage to it. You'd just kind of be
I
like,
wouldn't be doing any damage to it. I would just be saving us from having to make the saves and take damage. We would just be chilling in this thing for an hour until it decided to spit us up, I guess.
Give me the strength save with disadvantage, and if you succeed, I'll let you do it.
Hmm. That's risky because I have a -1 to strength. I'm just gonna shocking grasp it.
Okay.
It's a 15 hit.
No.
All right. EOT.
So you go to put your hands on the inside of it, and before you can do the spell, your hands like start to slip around. It's very slimy in here, and it's like constantly moving, trying to digest and swallow you two. Very unnerving. Ethan, you're up with Ebola on deck.
All right, I'm gonna move over here.
Oh, you went outside of its range, sir. Gets an attack of opportunity on you.
It has
Fine.
can't take
Can't
reactions.
take
Oh no, it
reactions.
can't. Never mind. You're good. Thank you for the
And
reminder.
now I use shotgun.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. Yep, you're
Alright,
within.
resolution. I use shotgun.
Okay.
You shotgun.
Come on, natural 20. No, it wasn't a natural 20, but 18 hits, so
Okay, so hold on a second. This thing has a right. What's the range on your shotgun?
30 feet.
30 feet. What'd you roll
For what?
to hit?
18 plus, so 18, dirty 20.
Fret, I need a dexterity saving throw. You are within the cone of the shotgun.
I'm about to get blown back.
Maria's hidden behind it.
Just
15.
Ethan doing Malador things. Don't mind us.
What'd you roll?
Not doing Malador things. It's a big ass snake.
You are actively putting pellets inside of a snake that two of your friends are inside of.
It's a big ass snake. The pellets are not going to go through it.
It is a shotgun at closer range.
Fret, what'd you roll?
15.
Okay. So you are able to dodge.
I'm used to being shot at this point.
Okay. Ethan, go ahead and
pretty boy.
It
Dance.
was
go ahead and
13 damage.
13. Okay.
I just
13, hold
imagine Princess and the Frog when they're dealing with the hillbillies that are shooting at them.
Yep.
15 damage.
Okay.
all those blow dart shots that George shot at me.
Yep. So Ethan goes back there and just shoot, and the pellets do their spread, and you literally find yourself having to tuck into the snake in order to dodge the bullets. Not away from it, into it. Like you've got to like tuck yourself underneath kind of to get away from the bullets. Nevertheless, you did not take any damage.
Thank God.
All right. Ethan, is that your turn?
No, I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to do it again.
Oh, no.
Fret, you don't have to roll this time. You're tucked in.
You're tucked.
That's an 18.
Mhm.
Okay, I have to ask above table DM, what the fuck are you drinking?
Eggnog.
Just straight from the carton. Like a
No
champ.
judgment, I fucking love eggnog.
That's 14.
Okay. 14 damage.
Yep.
Nice. It's looking hurt.
And then
Starting to show a little wear.
A little.
Okay, so I have a question.
I might have
The
an answer.
Nick dagger. It says Nick. When you make an extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of the bonus action. What does that mean exactly?
So it technically mean you know how once you hit level 5, a lot of martial classes will get like 2 attacks in a turn.
Uh-huh.
It's giving you 2 attacks as an attack action, and then you still have your bonus action.
Okay.
That's what that means. But it's only with things with the light property. So if you're holding 2 daggers and you use 1 attack with 1 dagger, Nick would trigger the attack on the second dagger to be used as the first attack. If that it's like, you know what I mean?
Just yeah.
Yeah.
It's like early form multi attack.
Got you. So
But only
I can't
only
use that right
for
now.
yeah, only
No.
for items with the light property.
Yeah, and you have to start with it, but yeah, you can't use it right now because you used the shotgun.
What does the snake look like he's about to attack next?
Your mother.
He's got 2 in his stomach. Maria's there, Fret's there, Hicks is there, and you're there. In order to perceive, you'd have to use an action.
So I'm gonna do as a bonus action. Never mind, I have no spell shots. That's EOT.
All right.
That was a
Ebola,
good-
you're up with
good
Maria
turn.
on deck.
Okay, I need to make that strength throw, don't I?
Yes. Strength saving with disadvantage.
Okay, that's a 13 and then a
Fuck this snake.
0. Or wait, no, what? Wait. No, that's a 5. I don't know what's going on.
What numbers is
What
this guy
what is
looking
up
at?
with your damn character?
Yeah,
I
your
don't know
character
why
is-
I don't know why I thought I had a -3 to strength. I have a +2 to strength.
Okay, so you roll. So is it a 15?
No, it's a 5.
Oh, it's a 5.
Yes.
You rolled a 3 plus 2.
Yes.
Yes, that's a fail.
Yeah,
Okay,
his
do I
first
lose
roll
my
was
action then?
13. And then
Nope,
his
you're
second
not.
roll was
Well, you're
3.
not going to lose your action, but any attacks are at disadvantage because you're now you're now grappled and restrained. So any attacks are at disadvantage. Your movement is 0, and you're going to take some damage.
What type is the damage?
Bludgeoning.
All right.
Ah, that's a shit roll.
And it ended its turn in your little area, right?
Yep. Well, it started its turn there, and I already did the damage for that, didn't I?
For the last turn.
Oh,
For the last turn, not for this one.
Oh,
That
con
is
saving throw.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Con save. That is what is its fucking thing? 13.
Yeah, that passes.
All right. So no damage by that.
Well, then I'll just cast my Shillelagh, or however the hell you say it.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh, that, yes, thank you.
I love
Watch me.
Shillelagh.
Watch me squirm.
And-
Watch me shillelagh. Anyway.
Then I'll try and smack it with my staff.
Okay. That'll be at disadvantage, sir.
Okay. Oh, shit, that one's on the floor.
Automatic fail.
8.
No.
Damn.
So, Cassius, you watch your very close neighbor now take out a staff and try to like just get some kind of a swing. It doesn't go anywhere at all. Like there's no movement in here. All right.
Only I can cast Moonbeam.
Maria, you're up.
Con save, please.
That is a 16.
Fuck. Okay. As my bonus action, I am going to cast. Give me a second. Healing Word on Fret.
Okay.
which is 2d4 plus my spell modifier. +1. So. You get 7 more health.
For Mr. Fret?
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm back where I started. Hell yeah.
Almost dead. Hell yeah. I mean, what? All right. Is that EOT?
And that's going to be end of turn.
All right. Hicks is going to lob another firebolt. Ooh, damn. That's a fucking 19.
No more squirrels!
No, that was a 19. Which for him is a 24 to hit. Nice. And that's 1d10. That is 8 more fire damage. Nice. Do you have any bonus actions that are worth anything? Okay, Maria, he's going to cast Sanctuary on you. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or a damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or choose a new target.
So, if I don't...
Oh no, he has to roll. So if the snake goes to attack you, it has to succeed on the wisdom save. If it fails, it has to immediately target someone else.
Heard.
So Hicks casts Sanctuary on you.
But the spell ends early if she does something.
The spell ends if the warded creature makes an attack roll, casts a spell, or deals damage. So yeah, you can remain protected if you don't do anything, basically. Unfortunately. All right, so that was Hicks's top of the round. Fret.
So Fret is going to
Wow.
he's gonna look up at the snake and just try to get its attention. Hey, I've got a question for you.
It moves its giant head toward you.
Does it answer?
It
No,
looks at you.
it looked at you.
Rude. I have a question for you.
Like, are you trying to use an action to do this?
I don't want to use an action for it. Okay.
Like, what are you trying to do?
I just need it to I'm trying to get it to answer me for what I want to do, but I'm not having the effect that I wanted to have.
But I mean, is it for a spell? What are you trying to do?
It was more of like a sneak attack kind of deal.
Okay. Fuck it. Make a persuasion check. Let's see if it plays along.
Persuasion, +5 on
Come on, froggy man.
that. 16.
Yeah, so I mean, you're like a fucking bean compared to the size of this thing, but it looks at you. And kind of like the like Godzilla in the movie opening up its mouth and blowing wind to the point where cars separate on the highway. It just kind of grins and like one of its teeth are bigger than you are. Yes.
So
As it,
as
like it's just nasty breath envelops you.
What do you get when a dragon sneezes?
What?
As it opens its mouth to respond, I'm going to use my poison breath to blow it into his mouth.
Oh my god! I love
Nice.
Frog Man. I love him.
That's
Oh,
the,
but it's a
see what
problem
you
when I
did there,
shoot
you
him.
bastard.
that's the trickster part. Well, no, he's
So
okay.
that's gonna be.
I know what he's doing.
So that's gonna be a con save. Con 11. Either way, he takes damage.
Cassius and Ebola, I need a con save of 11.
This is poison damage, right?
Yeah, it's poison.
Yeah, I'm immune.
Okay. Well, Cassius, I need a con save of 11.
I'm gonna die.
That is a natural 1.
Fuck yeah.
Natural motherfucking 20.
So nothing.
Oh.
All right.
No damage to
Neither
either
of you.
Finally, a useful roll.
So no.
I am the mushroom man. The
Yes.
mushroom man is me.
So no, Ethan, to your previous comment, they were gonna take damage from his shit too, because they're in his
Yeah.
stomach and he was blowing it down their throat, but they made their saves.
So that's gonna be 9 doubled to 18 poison damage.
Holy shit.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
I don't have to make a new
Frog!
character.
The frog!
As the snake opens its mouth to say
What?
Brett's gonna puff up and just this giant plume of noxious gas is gonna fly into his mouth,
Oh my god, I love him.
and from there the poison's gonna just get into his system and shut it down. And once the snake falls over, he's gonna settle in and just out of the way.
Okay, so Fret expends his poison breath down the throat of this creature. Cassius, you and your companion over there both kind of like duck and cover the best you can.
I just go,
If you hold your breath and you duck behind him, or you like hide underneath a muscle, something, you just try your best. And the smoke fills the innards of this creature. And from below your feet, you can start to feel the constricting completely closing up. But instead of constricting around you, it shoots you out like a rocket as it just regurgitates both you and Ebola onto the ground on top of you, Fret, as you're trying to get out of the way. The snake just blows chunks of just green and nasty film along with your two friends right down onto the ground as the body writhes back and forth and then hits the ground and just like not really like instantly melts, but just slowly starts to melt into the ground, like very, very slow.
Maria's gonna stand over the snake and just be like, you could have just listened.
Hicks, dinner!
Go ahead and stop sharing the screen. Yeah, I mean, Hicks is like, I mean, it's kind of like filled with poison now, but fuck it. Takes out a blade and just starts cutting off like the surface meat before the innards come all the way out. Just kind of like starts to carve off
I
At
totally
least-
forgot the entire time I had Sentinel, by the way.
at least tiny chunks to try and do something with it.
I would like to collect the fangs from the skeleton.
Okay.
I want the eyeballs.
The eyeballs are gone. They disintegrate. They weren't like
Damn.
gems or anything. They were just eyes. They just pop and melt with the rest of it.
Then I'll just take skin.
You don't get much.
That's fine. I'll just take whatever I get.
You probably
Oh.
get like a 1 foot section of good skin before the rest of it's taken.
I fuck with that. I'm cool with that.
Fret, you're gonna need a strength check just to get the teeth. Even if you're trying, I mean, these teeth are the size of you. Well, not really, but these teeth are like
Yeah, no, I'm not. getting
about
it. That's
these
a
teeth
nat
are these teeth are about 9 inches long. You could use it as a sword.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. I'm not
Yeah.
fucking those teeth.
So you see Fret all excited, like in his zone, like fuck yeah. He goes over to the skeleton and you see him latch onto one of the teeth and put both of his feet up onto two of the other teeth and he and nothing.
Can I try to help him?
It's not really helping him. You just go over and do it yourself, but
Yeah, I want to do
very
it for
comedic.
him. Here, Fred. Here's one of them. I would like the other one if that's okay.
Oh no, you need to make a strength check in order.
Oh, I
to
do?
break 'em.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very thick teeth. They're 9 inches long.
I'm gonna
about-
use a knife to carve them out as well.
You know, you still it's either you either roll to hit or you make a strength check. Either way, it doesn't matter if you're using a weapon, because they're 9 inches long and they're about
21.
3 inches thick at the gum. They're very fucking big teeth. How dare you go to the bathroom? What is wrong with you? Who pees these days? You said 21?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say you manage to get 3 before
Oh, okay.
the rest are just kind of like corroded and taken.
Oh,
The
that's
poison
perfect.
the poison spreads very fast, and what you notice is his poison mixes with the natural acid inside the snake, and it just spreads along with his fog and just takes the whole skeleton until it's a brown, mushy mess. Not even the cool like museum display is left over. It all just kind of melts into the ground.
I'll give you 2 of the teeth. The fangs. I just want 1.
That's fair. I'm just slowly collecting teeth.
I'm also slowly collecting teeth.
So, from a distance,
Oh no.
coming from Gloofington,
He's gonna be pissed.
you hear, very good. Very good. I was getting bored of that snake anyway.
Very, very dramatically and sarcastically, Maria's gonna do her old-fashioned, "You're welcome."
So and of course it's dark, but when he approaches, he turns into like just an unnatural beacon of light. Like you guys can see him perfectly as if it's daytime as he approaches and just starts to clap. But like he appeared out of nowhere and just starts to walk towards you guys clapping. He's still donning his like dark orange robe and the yellow sash that goes
was
just
his name
right here
again?
down Ursel.
Ursel.
Up around the shoulders. Short brown hair, light tan skin. Looks relatively young, and his race is a little difficult to determine. He kind of looks human. It looks like he might have some elvish features.
Oh, I already
hard-
have it written down.
It's kind of hard to place him of like what he actually is. But around him again is the menagerie, the sword that's flying 3 feet above his head, the spear that's like upright but just like hovering by him without being held. His various other weapons and accoutrements just kind of attached to his person on what looks like a work belt around his waist. The giant boulder spider not with him, and the dragon not with him either. You do notice that as the fight comes to a rest, the dragon that was perched on the roof is no longer there. But Ursel is alone aside from his weapons.
So what was that? A test?
Well, sort of. I met you. I healed you. And then you just ditched.
The dragon told us to leave.
It is true.
Yeah, your little.
And we weren't trying to fight a dragon. Exactly.
Those things can be so difficult to control. Fred, I need a perception check, please.
Oh, jeez.
Um, but welcome back.
Yeah, how is things going?
Perceivably much worse.
Yeah, figured so. On our end too.
But I could definitely use some. I'm glad you're here because I could definitely use some extra hands. The Viratestra and Loom have been their best and brightest students have been called away on a mission of their own, it seems.
Sidebar, that's Christian school, right? Or the big schools?
Yeah, Loom is the one that he goes to. It's the underclassmen.
That's the one we snuck through, right?
And then Veratestra is like the big
The one where I got put in a jar again.
yours was Loom. You got that was his school.
I'm 17, by the way.
When he mentions that the dragons are very hard to control, you see him kind of side eye you real quick. But that's it. You just catch the side eye real just as he's making that statement, just very, very quick.
Because you have to earn our respect.
I would rather just use magic and money. It's what most dragons want. Although this one seemed to have a different never mind. Anyway,
No. Finish.
you all seem disheveled. I mean, you did just fight a giant snake, but besides that, you seem a little off-put. Can I be of service?
We're kind of on a time crunch here.
Listen,
Oh.
I'm gonna be real with you, buddy. We found another crystal.
Interesting.
One that's a lot more powerful than the other ones.
Powerful how?
Maria, do you wanna... It's up to you.
Well, gentleman from my past has kind of unexpectedly come back and says that my father has fallen ill because of this type of an orb that seems to have some kind of effect that either causes a coma and then she's gonna look at everyone else who touched the damn thing, death, to put it lightly.
An
And we're
evolved
trying to find the
crystal.
source of it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And something lent me here.
We were hoping to find a person by the name of Lady Justine.
Madam Justine. But yes. Madam name doesn't ring a bell. Who is she?
She's our closest lead.
Closest lead and one of our boss's ex-wives.
What exactly did this orb look like?
Well, at first it was the size of a baseball. Then when I touched it and a couple of us touched it, trying to figure out what it was, it grew to about the size of like a volleyball. And now it's growing steadily and it's about the size of a basketball. Something bad is happening with it. Why are you smiling?
And we only have just a small amount of time left.
Before someone takes measures into their own hands.
I'm smiling because the same thing has happened here. The orb, which is an evolved form of the crystal, has been soul touched. When you physically put your hands on it, it took part of you. And it awakened. let's just say the schools had to evacuate for a reason. I myself am the only conscious individual in Gloofington, aside from you. What I'm curious about is how you all managed to get away from it. And where is the individual who's still in a coma? Your father, yes? You just left him behind?
Wasn't my original intention.
And this
We didn't want to risk moving him.
this Justine character? You think she's here?
Yes.
Do you know what she looks like?
I personally don't.
Hmm.
However, and then Maria's gonna turn around to the weird little mushroom person. They might.
Ursel kind of looks at you.
I know I had a funny look about him too. He looks cool, right?
Fascinating. What
Yeah, I haven't figured out how that has happened yet.
what
But,
made you, or I should
A
say
necromancer.
who? Hmm. Necromancy. Same type of magic that powers the crystals.
We already went down that road. We're good, man. I
Good.
pinned him up against the wall. We're chilling.
Is
That
that
sounds
what
weirdly
Soma
sexual.
fell apart?
Yeah.
Ugh!
Do y'all need to get a hotel room or something?
I was about to ask the same thing, but let's
It's a
not.
long story. I really don't want to get into it.
We're
And he looks over at you, Ebola. So, can you describe what she looks like?
I've never seen her.
Well,
I've
that's
just
gonna be
heard the
difficult.
name.
So she's going to be like finding a needle in a haystack, considering the fact that, as I stated, I am the only conscious individual in the entire city of Gloofington until you
I mean,
arrived.
She's
So
gotta
what
look like a circus act.
Yeah. What exactly happened here while we were gone? The last thing we knew about was the police station exploding.
Oh, that was days ago.
Right. We've been gone for a while.
I am well aware. Well, if you would care to follow me, I will show
Yeah.
you what's been happening.
Of course.
He's just gonna turn and start walking. And as he turns, you're gonna notice like in perfect sequence, as if it was choreographed. As he turns, the spear that is just moving on its own flows quite naturally with him, along with the blade that's 3 feet above his head just floating on its own. And all of his other weapons just flow very naturally with him. You don't even hear them move.
Maria's gonna roll her eyes and
I'm gonna follow.
follow.
I'm starting to trust this guy more.
He has a very powerful aura about him. Just being anywhere near him invokes and you guys get to choose what you want it to do based on who your character is and what your character is about, but it invokes different kind. It's either like intimidating to the point where it makes you want to cry and curl, or it's intimidating to the point where it actually like excites you and makes you want to go for it. Or it like makes you feel more like, yeah, fuck you, like it brings out that charge. But it's either
Maria's
like
the
it's
exact
either
opposite.
like it scares you to the point of tears, it scares you to excitement, or it brings out that like fucking like that dude at the gym that, just took a protein shake kind of shit.
that adrenaline rush.
Yes. So just being anywhere in his proximity brings out one of those.
I think it brings out Ethan's interestment and intriguing towards him.
Can Maria be slightly disgusted because she just thinks he seems really uptight and pompous?
Sure. If that's what
Thank
you
you.
want. Yeah.
Because she feels like that she feels he has this like entitlement that he doesn't need.
Fair enough.
Like
I'll be right back.
he's trying to show off too much. Is how she feels.
And Fret just doesn't trust him at all.
Uh, this this is the like I'm gonna send
We
it.
can't see. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
I'm
see.
sending it in the thing. Hold on. This is like how she views him, and it's kind of funny. Like as soon as he's like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah, muscle bro," I'm like, "No, this is what Maria sees," and it's just kind of sad.
Are you doing the thing?
Which one?
All right.
Yes, it's going in reference photos. This is how Maria feels about the fucking pompous
Jesus
Ursel.
Christ.
Just
This is what
Oh,
she sees.
There
my
you go.
God.
Yeah. Just
This
like
is what she sees, and I'm
Yep.
like, you are overcompensating, and it's bullshit.
just a muscular jackass. Yes, perfect.
That is what she
Jesus
pictures, like
Christ.
as he walks so graciously with this so like pompous aura. Like, why are you compensating? That's also how she views Jacques like half of the time. So to
Fair
be
enough.
fair,
well, for
Guys,
in
she-
Jacques' case, it's hard not to.
also to be fair, you're talking about a pretty girl who gets paid basically to be pretty.
enough.
Like she can see through bullshit.
Yeah. Okay.
Just saying.
So as you guys, I mean, Cassius, are you following? Because he turned and went toward Gloofenton to show what has been happening. I'm assuming you followed as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys continue to follow him and approach Gloofenton, remember there's no walls around the city. It's completely open, but the Minas Valley goes directly into it. And that's pretty much where the valley ends and it starts to open up into the city. The District 4 that you guys walked into that had Felix and a couple of houses and the police station is just leveled. And the closer and closer you get, you start seeing mounds of dirt that are just kind of like popping up on the horizon as you get close. Just mounds and mounds and mounds of dirt. Like darker than sand. So, I mean, like they've been digging holes somewhere and just using the center of the city to pile it all up.
Can we make the assumption that a lot more of those bombs have went off?
You can if you want, sure.
Okay.
You guys can also talk on the way if you wish, but
Yeah,
otherwise
I
I'll
would
just-
like to ask him then. Hey, so all of these houses, they were here when we were here before. I'm guessing more of the explosions like the police station have been happening.
much, much worse, I'm afraid.
Elaborate.
You'll see. It's better to show.
Okay, I'll believe you.
So as you
Maria's
guys
just gonna stay quiet.
So as you guys continue to approach, the mounds of dirt start looking more like bodies,
Oh shit.
Any knowable bodies?
and they start to grow. Not like in real time, but like as you get closer, the mounds get bigger as your eyesight gets closer to the city. It starts off small in the distance, and then it just starts to mound and get bigger. You as you get to the end of the Minas Valley on the border of Gloofenton in District 4, the mounds are 3, 4, 5, 6 feet tall, with just bodies and bodies just piled up onto each other. But they're breathing. Some of them, most of them, are breathing. And he just kind of stops
Are they dead?
and turns sideways towards you and just puts his hand out. See? It's better to show.
Yeah.
And just turns and continues to walk. And you see, like, in between the mounds are literally, like, it's horrifying as you take it all in. This is like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of residents of Gloofenton from just various districts. The city is massive in itself, but there are countless bodies here. And in a gruesome fashion to make sure that they could still get through, they literally like carved pathways through the pile of bodies so that they could still get around to various like workstations. So you see him like disappear into the mound, but there's literally like a single person wide pathway through this mound of bodies that just kind of like snakes around.
What the fuck has been going on?
Do you follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys follow him. And you hear various volumes of sleeping.
So they are alive.
You hear snoring, like very, very loud snoring, and then you hear very shallow snoring, and then just but it's a cacophony of different types of breathing.
Does it
From-
remind me of what's happening to Maria's father?
No.
Okay.
As you guys move through, it's literally like the volume is terrifying and deafening and like difficult not to focus on. There are women and children and just of various ages and genders and races and types, all just kind of piled together. And as you're looking at their faces, they don't look scared. They look peaceful. Like it's a rest that they've needed for a very long time.
Infinite Tsukiyome.
And you guys
What the
continue to
fuck does
follow
that
them
mean?
through. And
Naruto
you're
thing.
and you're in a single file line as you guys are going through. What would be the marching order? Who would be directly behind Ursel?
Ethan.
So Maria
No.
raised her hand first.
Maria would probably be directly behind.
Ethan behind Maria. I know Fret
Yeah.
would be on her shoulder. I already know that
Yeah.
part. So
Yeah,
Maria,
Fret
Fret,
would be glued to
Ethan.
my back or shoulder.
Who's behind Ethan? We're gonna say, well, yeah, who's behind Ethan? We're gonna say Hicks is gonna take the back.
I'll be behind Ethan.
Okay. And then Cassius, and then Hicks. So as you guys snake through, Maria and Fret, you would see it first, followed by Ethan very, very quickly as the rest of the group starts to see it. But I mean, it's like Maria and Fret would see it, and then 3-4 seconds later, Ethan would see it, and then it would just start to kind of go. So the reactions are thus.
Yeah,
You start-
every once in a while, Maria would obviously look down to make eye contact with Fret, but just be like completely silent.
So the mounds, as you're going, the mounds actually start to like peak, like pyramids. It's very weird how they're all just kind of lumped together, and not a single body is like rolling off like you would think that bodies would. It's as if they're being like held in place somehow.
They're structurally sound.
They're structurally sound. And as you guys come to the very, very end of it, Maria, you and Fret are going to be the first ones to see it, but you see Ursel come to the end of this carved out pathway and step off to the left. And as you take his place at the very front, that ball that's hovering above your father, you see one center between District 4 and District 2, the two districts that touch each other. 20 feet wide.
Oh shit.
A 20-foot white radiating radial sphere. Buzzing. Bzzz, loud.
Maria's gonna
And
immediately
charged.
Maria's gonna immediately snap her neck to Ursel and just be like, "That's it."
Please
And
tell me that thing's not gonna explode.
Ethan approaches. Ebola approaches. Cassius approaches. Hicks approaches. Yes, it's never not going to be funny.
It's just gonna drive me bonkers.
You guys just kind of filter out of this makeshift single file line. to see this 20-foot bright white solid buzzing radial sphere and just being within 20 feet. I mean, like coming out of the pathway, you are within 20 feet of this ball, and just coming out of it, you can feel just like electrical surges being pushed against your will into your bodies. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Wow.
Damn.
I have a theory.
A
I'll
game
talk about it
theory?
in the breakdown.
But thank you all very much for watching. I know that it was a slow start, but we got there. And we're not going to see you next week because it is the holiday next week. So
It is.
Merry Chrysler, everybody.
Merry
Yep,
Christmas.
it's the 13th. Well, it's the 20th next week. So if y'all want to play or can play, let me know. I'm up
I'm
for
down.
it if you guys are.
I think I've got
As
another
of
Christmas
right
party.
now, we should be available. I don't know if we'll be able to stay until as late because we do have a con the next morning.
Okay.
What
So
con
But
are you going
we
to?
could probably play. We would just have to leave by like 11.
okay,
Like, we
so
would have to call it.
next week the 20th is up in the air. The 27th is a definite no. So chances are this might be the last game until the new year on the 3rd of January, but we'll keep you up to date. Anyway, we love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Let me stop the live stream. There we go.